This is the homework 4. Here is the first question. We need to find and draw the probability distribution function of y and the probability density function of y. This is the gx and this is the image of gx. As can be seen from the image, this could be divided into four parts. This, and this. And we could consider it as a kind of inverse function. You see, there are three impulse response in the image. At first, we need to solve the probability density function of y. Since y belongs to -1 to 2, we know that this one. And then at y equals -1, y equals 0, y equals 2, the probability density function has three impulse functions. And at the y equals -1, the height of the impulse function is this, and at y equals 0, the height is this, and the y equals 2, the height is this. Then we solve the three part of the image. This is last part of the image we need to solve. Is that when y equals to -1 to 0, the probability density function of y could be solved by this formula, and this is the solution. So we could summary of all of the part of the probability density function, and this is the final solution. You see, here there are three impulse functions, and here is the image of probability density function of x, and this is the image of probability distribution function of x. So we could draw the picture, the image of a probability density function of y. Then we need to solve the probability distribution of y. There are also four parts of this function, and the first, if y is smaller than -1, the function is 0, and if the y equals to -1 to 0, we could use we could calculate the integration of probability density of function of y. Here is the final result. And when we calculate the probability distribution of a distribution function of y when y equals when y belongs to 0 to 2, we could see that the result equals to 1 minus the probability equals to 1 minus the probability that y equals 2. It's much easier to write, and we summarize the four parts, and here is the final result, and this is the image of probability distribution function of y.